Alrighty, let's get this insanity started. Shall we? Hello guys, Unoraptormon here, and welcome back, Raptor Pack. Dadgummit, I am washed out again. Always something. Always something. But welcome back to another week of pink. How are y'all doing today? As I hobble over here to try and fix my freaking camera. Let's... maybe if I click this, and then click that. Is that fix it? Not really. Then again, I am not exactly wearing the best of colors. I blame the pink hat. But anyway, how are you gorgeous people doing today? I actually managed to get a little bit of sleep. I got to walk with one of my neighbors. We went and we got some Dunkin' Donuts and, well, I didn't eat any donuts. Dunkin' now has keto-friendly food. Which is to say, they have what's called snackin' bacon. Which is just bacon in essentially a French fry bag. Like one of the small, like when you get small French fries at McDonald's. It's strips of bacon in that, and how dare I am... Timmy Turner's a darker pink anyway. Also, hi Thanos and everyone now just tuning in. Take a look at the top of chat. There's currently a poll going on. I had it on for 10 minutes, and I started it when I had 3 minutes left on my timer. So you guys should still have time to vote. There's currently only one. By moi. This is mostly ice. If I could make my own matcha lattes, I absolutely would. Unfortunately, I don't have the ingredients for it, therefore I cannot make them myself. 'Cause with this, the matcha latte, even though this is a large, I knew it. Even though the ice came up to here, which is where it's designated on the drink itself, the matcha latte, the stuff that's drinkable without the ice melting, came up to like right here. And I'm staring at it and all the foam, and I'm like, that's a solid 1.5 inches of just empty air at the top. I felt cheated. So that it is what it is. But had a nice little chat, got to catch up with my friend, my neighbor, because I haven't talked to her in a bit and updated her on things going on. And also shared with her the just kind of funny thing I shared yesterday on stream. Or during that 12-hour stream. Which was, the fact that the editor said, you should cut your book in half. Like, you should break your book into 2 books. And I told the editor, yeah, about that. Oh man, I wish I could eat chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets sound good. I can't have chicken nuggets. Actually, I might be able to make them at home. No, I can't make them at home. I don't have any ground. I don't have any good ground chicken, I should say. Badness. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll make my own chicken nuggies. That way my husband can actually safely eat them. He likes chicken nuggies. He's currently getting food. I've already had food, though. He went and he got my food first. And then he's getting his now. But anywho. Let's see. I'm moving my stuff around. I have like 3 drinks. I got some tea. I got a protein shake. Diet Dr. Pepper. The remains of my matcha latte, my iced matcha latte. And I have my water, which is actually mostly full. Surprise, surprise. I cannot wait for the week of pink to end. I only have this stream and the next stream, tomorrow's stream, left of this shenaniganery that is my week of pink. But anywho, let's see. But yeah, that's did a little bit of work on the website and updated my music making software. Maybe one day I'll do like a music making stream. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Big fat maybe. We will see. Which, speaking of we will see, something that I'm shocked about, other than the fact, where in the world is my mouse? My mouse is on the, over there? You gotta be kidding me. I got 2 new channel point redeems for you guys. Steam Endless Replayability Fest? I'll have to take a look at that at the break. Let me get the stream avatars up and running because I forgot again. As I tend to do. So prepare for shenaniganeries. I added a stream avatars redeem to remind me of, yo, you forgot to put on your stream avatar stuff. And then, yep. The gasp. There it goes. There it be. Now you have the little Pokemons. But I got a redeem for that. Okay. And we're starting with Banjo-Kazooie music. Let's go. No. Not shuffle. Straight up. There we go. Hee hee. Hey Goldie, how you doing? I'm getting things set up because I forgot to do certain things. But it's okay. We got this. I hope. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so I'll start the music when I start working on art. Also, I need to remember to do predictions more often. I need to have the mods do predictions for me on just random stuff. Like, what is the likelihood of a rant? Let's see. Been okay working on a playlist I can use for your walks. Okay, awesome. Cool, cool, cool. I'd say get a walking buddy, but I know your neighborhood. That is difficult. Perfect, Nugan. I'm trying to think of other things. Yeah, this is definitely... This is definitely one of those days where it's like I wish I had written things down because I'm just tired. Another reminder, so actually, tired as I look over here, I remember, wait, I gotta do some art for next week. Next week, just a reminder, next week I am not streaming. I'm gonna be at MomoCon. I will stream the week after. I will probably run the poll tomorrow for June 1st. How far away are you guys from getting that, by the way? You're at 48%. So essentially, instead of a 12-hour stream next month, it's just me streaming at all next month. And we're at 50%. Okay. Fair enough. So you guys are at 50% for that now. But yeah, if you guys are able to successfully get that, I will actually stream in June. Usually I take the entire month of June off. That's just my tradition. But if you guys manage to hit, I think it's 70K. If you guys manage to hit that before the end of the month, which is the 31st, which is a Friday, then I will stream in June. Otherwise, I will not stream in June. Simple as that. Let's see. So there's that. Speaking of streaming, I am 6 followers away We're doing a cooking stream. So on top of this, you gotta raise a total of 70k skull gems. You guys are already at 36k, roughly. If that is the case, if I am able to get those last 6 followers, not subscribers. So I am 6 followers here on Twitch away from adding cooking streams. June is a busy time. It's, yes, well, actually, yes, it is. There's my birthday, my mother-in-law's birthday, my dad's birthday, and then there's Father's Day. Those are the 4 big things for me in June. Oh yeah, and then there's my youngest sister Tea Leaf. Oh yeah, Goldie's birthday. For some reason my brain keeps putting your birthday in like May. For some reason. But speaking of birthdays, Tea Leaf is also having her official birthday party in June this year. She turns 21 this year. Rebus, I feel old. Because I am 11 years older than her. If she, one of the funny things about her is if she had been on time, she came early. She was born early, about 2 weeks early. If she had come on time, me and her would have shared a birthday. And we would have been exactly a certain number of years apart. Yeah, she and I are practically 11 years apart. Me and Jaybird are 9 to 10 years apart, depending on how you look at it. I usually say 10. Jaybird's like, oh, it's just 9 years apart, and I'm like, mm-hmm. If I say that, it's going to make it sound like I'm trying not to sound old. Like we are in 2 different generations. Very different generations. But anyway. Yeah, June is going to be busy. I can still stream. And the current plan, if you guys don't hit that community challenge goal, the current plan is to only stream if I have D&D. So if I don't have D&D, I won't stream. That is the current plan. So it'll be like once a week. And during those weeks or during those streams, I don't interact with chat. The reason I don't interact with chat during a D&D stream is because I have enough shit I gotta take care of. I have too much stuff that I have to focus on because I am running the monsters, I am running the background, I am running private roles that I need to run for certain characters to see if they get certain things done. I am running too much stuff to look at chat during that particular point in time. And I also had to keep track of all my players. Yeah, I can't do chat and D&D at the same time. So I will stream so you guys can listen in on it, almost treat it like a podcast in a way. But yeah, outside of that, the current plan is I only stream if there's D&D. If there's no D&D that week, which by the way, that will entirely depend on my players. If there's no D&D that week, I don't stream. That is the current plan. But like I said, I am 6 followers away from adding cooking streams to the mix-up. Well, not mix-up, but to the mix, like to the voting thing. And I will also do a cooking stream shortly after I hit 500. Did I say 600 or 500? I'm 6 away from 500. Which, it's a mixture of, I'm surprised it happened both so soon and at the same time, it's been a while since I've hit 400. I'm kind of surprised. I'm surprised either way. That's just how it be. That's just how it be. Let me click on things. I'm still a smidge itchy from the yard work this week. Not the best thing on the planet, but it is what it is. There was something on my browser that I was supposed to click on. I cannot remember what it is now. Sadness. I'll remember eventually. I'm staring at... I've got some of Twitch over here, and I got y'all mostly over here. I'm just trying to look at things over here to remind me of things. We're currently at 8 subscribers. If we hit 25, I believe, it's hit 25 subscribers or get to $100 over on Ko-fi. So yeah, 25 subscribers. We're currently at 8. If you hit that, I will do a 12-hour stream next month. Same thing with Ko-fi. Been taking the summer off from streaming stuff. Okay. Just working on your own stuff? That's fair. That's fair. So with all that said, tonight I'm gonna be working on the Elmo the Pig air at, I think it's either on or at, but air on first base. I've got most of the artwork drawn. And I'm just working on, once I get that complete, then I'll do frames. And we'll go from there. There's actually a little bit of background that I have to do. Like background interaction. So, and then there's special effects that I've got to draw to make sure that I've got it done correctly. Then I gotta, once I get like the basis down, render it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to render it before I'm finished with it. But render it basically be like, okay, here's the story beats where I'm gonna add, like, I'll say I'm gonna add things here, add things there, but yeah, go from there, essentially. Just try and figure out what other frames I need. Hi? Speaking of Ko-fi, we're at 77% on Ko-fi. Which, by the way, donations on Ko-fi actually carry over from month to month. So it's not, oh, you gotta get $100 in 1 month. It's, you hit $100 eventually. So thank you for the Ko-fi dono. Let's see. Hey, Yakade, Gabazo! How you doing? Which, that also reminds me, I need to start posting the coffee pictures I've taken over time at Writers Group to my Ko-fi. Because it's like, buy you a coffee kind of a thing. So I need to remember to do that. I keep forgetting. I think they have scheduled posts? I'm not sure. I have to check. But, anywho. I'm trying to remember what else. I've typed up all the animations I'm working on right now. There's a total of 5. There's, well, projects as a whole. There's all of the Elmo, which is technically 4, but we're counting it as 1. There's the Snooze, Cola Song, Player Select, OC Arrival. And then there's stuff that's gonna get reused, which is video intro, lore intro, and then Cricket, Jiminy Cricket. Oh, that's the thing I wanted to talk to my friend about. Did you know you can count to 12 on just one hand? If anyone's curious on how the hell to do that, I will gladly show you. But only if anyone's curious. See, also would it be with the pounds I lost, but I'm also stocked? Stocked or stoked? Yeah, I've got a lot of animated things, but some of this gets reused. Using your knuckles. Nope. Oh, surprised. Yeah, I haven't been weighing regularly this month, which normally I would, but I haven't been doing that for this month and last month. Also, hi, Shadaf. How are you? Ignish! Happy to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Okay, good. I was afraid the animation wasn't going off because I'm not. OBS is over here today, and I'm so used to looking over here for chat. I actually need to look over here to look at y'all. Ha, Jiminy Cricket. I am, as always, I'm just kind of over the place. See, let's see. I'm lurking in... Oh, while in Dawn... Oh, yeah, Dawn's streaming today. All things considered, I'm actually doing pretty good today. No headaches. Nothing other than my tongue hurts, and even then it's on the side. No headaches has been the best part. To be entirely honest. It has been the best thing, is no headaches. Got plenty to drink, had a good amount of stuff to eat. And I got to go on a little walk to the local Dunkin', which is surprisingly within walking distance. See, then you gave me the headaches. Take it back. No! Go give it to someone else! Also, we are six. We are 6 followers away from me doing a cooking stream. I now have a setup. I'm going to be using this camera, more than like, this is the Logitech. The Anchor is now set up for a hand cam. So I'll use this one, at least to begin with, for the cooking streams. And I know where to get I keep calling it an octopus tripod, because you can, like, move every little segment of it to get it to stay where you want it to, which is really, really nice. I'm pretty sure I know where I can get another one of those, and I'm going to get another one of those for cooking stream. But, just in case I can't, I do have one already, which I already use for hand cam. But yeah, I'm only six people away from cooking stream. Which, again, if I do a cooking stream, I already know what I'm gonna make. It's gonna be... One is gonna be a crock pot recipe. The other one is going to be my mom's recipe for cheesecake. So. But yeah, I actually have a camera. So between my mother-in-law who got the camera, which is the Anchor, and Mr. Mace recommending it, and then this one, I will have cameras that I can use for the cooking stream. I just need one more tripod. That's it. What kind of... excuse me. What kind of cheese did Medusa eat? Gorgonzola. How dare. Then again, I was talking about... I was talking about puns today on the walk, too. Because I have a pun in what is going to be the end. This is starting to look into a trilogy, FYI. My first book, my very first draft, is going from a single book to a trilogy at this point. Because, again, my editor said, you have a lot going on in this book. You should break it into 2 different stories, or save some of this for the second book. And I'm like, I need to tell you what's going on with this book. I am still absolutely cackling. KofiBot, you are very far behind over here on Twitch. Goodness gracious. The YouTube version of you already posted that. What did Poseidon say to the giant squid? What's cracking? What'd the farmer say to the pig? What's shaking, bacon? I'm not saying sorry for that. But yeah, I told her that the editor said I should break it into 2. The first book now into 2 books, so I know exactly how I can do it. Just thinking about it a little bit, and it's just following, like, the overarching is Yusuke's quest for revenge. And breaking it into 3 books, would be, quote that particular commercial. That was a good one. Thank you. Let's see, what did Zeus use to make the best fries ever? Ancient Greece. Ugh. So gross. Sorry, the first thing I thought of was sewer grease. For those of you who don't know what that is, bless your souls and your minds, I'm about to curse you with this information. But, by the way, this light is going to be turned off when I start art. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what sewer grease is, if you ever go over to China, do not get anything fried. Because what they do is they will scoop up grease from the sewers and reuse it to fry food. Hence why it's called sewer grease. I wish I didn't know this information. Unfortunately, since I am cursed with this information, so are you. I will say with the shake and bacon joke, I am working on Elmo the Pig, so that's just doubly punny. Let's see, why is Apollo's sister so easy to find? Because she's hard to miss. Okay, I like that one. I will say I'm not a big fan of her redesign in Hades 2, but the word on the street is they haven't completed her art yet. Apparently there's a good chunk of stuff that is either the art isn't entirely done, there needs to be touch-ups or redones, or, yeah. Or just, they just have a placeholder, like with Charon. They just have placeholder art for him. Yeah, that too. It is early access. It's not done. Which I like the fact that they have early access. I am still kind of surprised. Surprised, but at the same time not, because I have voice that I do really wanted to, or at the time, I voiced that I really wanted to play Hades 2, but I wanted to wait. Or to be more exact, I was hemming and hawing on whether or not to get early access, so Ross is like, I'll pull the trigger for you. He got it for me for Mother's Day. Let's see, why don't the gods use email? Because Hermes insists that all godly messages be delivered in person. Well, you're less likely to miss it if it's in person. Email, it might get buried. Like Patrick's message was that one time. I'm still mad at myself about that. It is both not my fault and is my fault at the same time. Because I signed up for a bunch of, hey, here's a newsletter on crochet, here's a newsletter on knitting, sewing, and stuff that I was really into and wanted to, gather more information on. And suddenly my email inbox is flooded with scam mails. And I didn't know how to get rid of them or unsubscribe to these things. Thankfully, Ross taught me. After I beat myself up for missing Patrick's email on April 20th. See, so yeah. Goes to show you how long I think on things after they happen. A while. See, why don't the other Olympians hang out with Dionysus? All he does is wine. Wine and dine and madness. Oh. That reminds me, I need to go through my clips, because I don't think there was a clip from yesterday's stream. So I gotta go through my clips and load one for yesterday and today. Let's see. That's one. Oh no. What did Zeus say to Athena when she cracked out of his head in full armor? Girl, you really are getting on my nerve. Jeez. Well, that was quick. 40 minutes into the stream, I'm already down 2 drinks. Yeah, mostly finishing them anyway, but still. I'm down 2 drinks. Que lástima. But, let's see. But yeah, tonight, the plan at this point in time is to work on the Elmo the Pig animation once I get most of the stuff drawn, or at least once I go over most of the previous artwork, I will start working the frames that I need. And then from there, if I get everything to the point where it's like, okay, I gotta bring it over to Vegas Pro, which is what I use to make the animation, to a little MP4, then I will start working on commission work. I don't have a file currently set up for Mr. Mace's commission, at least the more recent one, the one I'm actually working on, or the one he's actually paid for, I should say, put it that way. But that's something I can do easily within like a couple of moments. Let's see. Breath. Carpet Nugan. Sassafras. Oh, by the way, I highly recommend for those of you who haven't signed up for this, I'm gonna post this email link. Hold on. I need to post this link because it is worth it. Okay, so for y'all, this I highly recommend signing up for this because every day, Monday through Friday, mind you, so Monday through Friday, Patrick posts an Elmo the Pig cartoon. And he uses he actually has it on there. I don't think he has a link to it. Yeah, he doesn't have a link to it, but he has what you can look up. But this is a link to Elmo the Pig. And it links to the book. It talks about the fact that Elmo the Pig is a cartoon strip. And mentions a little bit about it. There's a place where you can subscribe. Which is just essentially signing up for an email list. Which is what I did. If you scroll down, you'll see Elmo is changing with each cartoon. Go to YouTube to see Elmo's only animation, Elmo the Pig Origin. Which I drew. For those of you who didn't already know that. You'll occasionally see Elmo the Pig. Actually, is that... That should be a timer. There it is. So yeah, that links to the playlist. Because there are now more than one cartoon. He has not updated the site in a hot minute. But he'll probably update it once he gets his second book out. But yeah. But you get a cartoon every day, Monday through Friday. And one of the more recent ones, because... Who here has cicadas in their yard? Just curious. Just quick little check with you guys. Who here has cicadas emerging this year? Because we do, and good Lord Almighty, the forests are screaming with the souls of the damned. And they're loud. Loud howdy. For those, by the way, for those of you who don't know, cicadas have like a 7-year cycle, which they are laid as eggs. 7 years later, they come out of the ground in coordinated droves, screech to the high heavens, fuck, lay more eggs and die. That is the cicada. But good Lord, these fuckers are loud. Not here yet, but that's a freaking frog that's being loud as fuck here all night. Murford! Are you okay, Amaretto? Are you upset that Ross isn't home yet? Cicadas are very, very loud. Yes. They are everywhere. They have emerged here. Oh, good Lord. Fuckers are so loud. Like, I walked out onto the back porch and you can hear them screaming. Oh my gosh. I'm very fortunate that the house is decently soundproof. Like, generally, the only sounds that get through are vehicles and weather. This house is built in such a way that I don't have to hear the cicadas scream at the top of what little lungs they have. But, oh my gosh. But he recently did a comic, and I'm actually going to post it up here real quick. Because it was so funny, I want to animate it. There's a couple of his comic strips that I want to turn into animations. I just need to kick my own butt and do it. But, he's freaking glorious. I'm gonna post this. And you guys will get to hear it in a little bit, or see it in a little bit. But yeah. It's essentially, it's like the start, the middle, and now with cicadas. But this is one of the most recent ones. Let's see, cicadas are here every year, some years much louder than others. Like, we have them... We'll occasionally have them. They're, like, super rare between, like, right after a emergence. They're very, very rare. And then year 7 comes around. And you get reminded that cicadas can be terrifying. Apparently, there's so many cicadas around here, that I think... Husbando is home! I was just about to say something about your work. But apparently they were so thick that there were hundreds of cicada corpses just covering the sidewalk at my husband's work. If I'm remembering that correctly.
I don't know about hundreds, but there were a lot.
Yeah. And, you always imagine cicadas being like a brownish, maybe green. Apparently they're mostly blue.
With bright red eyes.
Yeah, with bright red eyes. I've only ever seen the husks they leave behind when they molt. So, yeah. But yeah, so this, I'm gonna switch over to art now. I'm also gonna turn this light off so I don't accidentally give myself a headache. You guys can still see me, it's just... There we go. My chair can now get underneath my desk and I can lean back. But yeah, see, those and June bugs are so annoying. Creepy motherfuckers. They are creepy motherfuckers, but I like collecting the molts because they're really neat to me. I don't know, it's just one of those morbid things. But, anywho, we did have a vote earlier, so boop. There we go. I had a vote at the beginning of the stream in the bear and bird one. So I'm gonna adjust a little bit of stuff, as well as reduce my headphones. Yeah, here we are, some years just much louder others. But anyway, here is the cartoon strip that just got posted. I think it's freaking hilarious. I want to animate this. Unfortunately, I think the time to record the sound of the cicadas is over, but I could probably find it. But yeah, thought I would share that with you. That was today's. Oop. Actually, this. So, now to start work on... Oh yeah, that's right. I was supposed to send him that picture. Whoops. Alright, I think that's everything I need to draw. Let me see. I need to fill that in. I'm probably going to fill it in with gray. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah, this will be one of the first ones with color. So what I'm going to do is preset 100%. And I'm going to take a mixing brush. Do that. Shift B, Alt, and I'm gonna take that. Do that, and then go up to here. Because I'm going to need this for every frame that these guys are in. Come on, tablet, don't fail on me now, please. I'm basically just going to... Actually, I'm going to shift to pencil here. That way I can fill this a bit quicker. Yeah, I like June bugs, but that's just because of my Aunt Tony, which unfortunately I haven't heard anything from her in a while. Here we go, here's our other one. Yeah, the black and white cartoon. I will say, one of the things the creator of Elmo the Pig asked of me was to make the cartoon. He wanted to make a cartoon similar to Simon the Cat, which started out as a black and white cartoon. I think he actually has people helping him now, but still. I'm like, sure, I can do that. I could try anyway. And I keep mentioning that he is an inspiration. And I'm like, I need to, you know, kick my own butt and get my comics done. And he's like, yeah, you need to. And I'm like, dadgummit. Frick. I really do. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to change over to the mixing brush. We're going to get ourselves a color here. That should be... I thought that was going to be darker. Not as dark as I thought. So Shift B, Alt, and take from that patch. And then go back to here. And then I'm just going to fill in this brim. Now, technically we have four colors here. White, black, and these two grays. Alright. Let me check our colors. That's gonna be so weird, but hey, here we are. Oh lord howdy, yeah, that needs to be white. I can't... Oh, Jiminy. Whoops. Shift B. My hand is a little too far down. Alright, so I think it was this, and I need to find where my original brush size was at. Yep, okay. So I'm going to merge that down. No, I'm not. The Alt. Select, because I need to clean this up. Yeah, gotta clean that up. Let me check over here. That one was, oh! That did not clean up as well as I'd hoped. Goodness. Ah, okay, I see what happened. Because the stuff behind it was still there, I thought it was filled in. Whoopsie doodle. We will fix that right up. Alrighty. Itchy nose. Checking to make sure there's not something else there, because I'm itching. Got another bug bite. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I am actually going to break this bottom line here away from the rest real quick. So, got this line, because this is all one frame. So what I'm gonna do is a mixture of the lasso tool, holding shift while using the lasso tool will just add to the selection. And if you want to add to like this selection, like the bigger one, you start in and then you end in. So we're gonna do like this. And that way you select just what you want. Sometimes you may have to do this. I'm gonna grab this. Basically, what I'm gonna do is just grabbing these sections so that I can have a total background. Alright. To zoom out, I'm going to right click. After we switch to W. Layout via cut. And so we're gonna say, we're gonna call this ground lines. I'm essentially going to attach this to... Actually, I'm not going to attach it to. What is it, Grekene?
Someone wants you to compliment them.
Daggum, I gotta compliment. Why? Why I gotta compliment myself? And I unintentionally managed to draw that straight line. Okay, here we go. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fill in Elmo here, but that's in the end fine. I gotta compliment myself again, huh? Thank you, Goldie. Yeah, I should have kept those things separate. Gotta think of a compliment for myself. Oh, by the way, I fixed Stream Deck. I finally fixed it. I just had to reboot the computer. Which is weird, but... because normally it'll work for weeks on end without a reboot, but eh. Our reboot fixed everything. Compliment for myself. I'm good at making things I need out of yarn. Like the plushie net I currently have. I know that sounds like it's not something I need, but I actually needed a place. I needed a place to put plushies, and by extension, I use the same thing for yarn storage as well. But I'm good at making things that I need out of things that I have, and mostly out of yarn. I have an idea. I need to find a way to make that work. But if I can figure out... I gotta find all of the small little planter pots that I have. If I find all the planter pots I have, I can use that to figure out what the diameter needs to be, or what the circumference needs to be for those things. And I can connect them with tubing, which isn't going to be too hard. Ah, the way to hang all that stuff was right in front of my face. I can still make an indoor herb garden. I just needed to realize I could make things out of yarn for it. Because it's going to be inside. It's not going to be outside and exposed to the weather. It's going to be inside. Why didn't I think about this before? I was so determined to have a garden outside that I forgot that I could do all of this stuff inside. And I can essentially create more shelves using yarn if I have it at the right tensile strength. So if I'm truly going to pay myself a compliment in this case, it's I come up with the coolest, craziest ideas at the most random times. This is brilliant. This is great.
Huh?
You didn't listen to any of that tirade.
Not really.
You're gonna wish you had.
No.
And it'll be another thing I can use up my yarn on.
Fair enough.
This is gonna be fun. With that said, ads are coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my BRB scene. So, BRB. Alrighty. It took a little longer expected. But hey, here we are. Alrighty, let me get... I'm gonna replay Treasure Trove Cove because I like that song. It's my favorite level in Banjo-Kazooie 1. Or technically just Banjo-Kazooie because Banjo-Tooie is a sequel. Alrighty. Buggle Buggle. Onward! Alright, let's see. I've got my ground lines, so beat 1 is just that in the ball. So what we're gonna do... is we're gonna do Control-C, Control-V. And we're going to make this frame vanish. And just bring that down to where it need be. There we go. That's beat 1. We're going to call this frame 1 key. I'm going to come back up here and rename this frame 2 key because it won't necessarily add up correctly. And then we've got, so that's beat 2 with color. I'm going to Toucan.
Eh? Nani?
On a completely and utterly random note, I'm gonna drink some of my protein shake. But I started drinking it and didn't finish it.
Dookie dookie.
From like George of the Jungle? Oh, let me try and fix that. Let's see, it was...
Dookie dookie.
Might be a little too high-pitched on that last part, but... I used to watch it a lot as a kid. Alright, what is beat 3? Beat 3 is this, but he is here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our frame 1 key 1, because it is that frame. I'm gonna copy it. I'm going to delete the ball from it. And we're gonna call this frame 3 key. And basically it's gonna take the place of like our beat. There we go. And he's there. So what we'll do, we're gonna go down to frame 2 here after I appreciate that. So we're gonna go to frame 2. Right, so yeah, frame 2. Nickname is George because I ran into a wall as a kid before I got my glasses, and I mean ran, missed the hallway by a mile, literally bounced off the wall! Watch out for that wall! Free! George of the Jungle, friend to you and me. Do you remember the live action? Alright, so I need to fill him in. It wasn't! It was actually pretty good. It was goofy like it needed to be. It didn't take it too seriously. Because it's George of the Jungle. It was beautiful. Admittedly, that's the one I remember the most. Is the live action with, oh my gosh. Who? It's the goofy looking guy who's in the mummy. What is his name? Brennan Fraser? Yeah! I know there's a delay in stream, but the second I finished, I see you type it. Yeah, Brennan Fraser. Whatever happened to him? I'm sure he's still. I'm gonna be sad if he's dead. I'm sure he's still alive. I remember him just being a really good, like, goofy actor. He's playing in Doom Patrol. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, what is beat 4? Beat 4 is just this frame. I'm gonna call this frame 4 key. And then, did I put that on? What layer did I put that on? So we're gonna keep the ground lines. I'm gonna hide all of my beats. No! Well, I need to do a more official, like, type. Had some health issues and gained a lot of weight. Aw. I'm sorry to hear you had health issues. And with gaining weight, I mean, that happens. Some of us are trying to lose the weight they've gained over the years. Like, I'm at 256 now, I think. I should be under that. Because that's weighing... I think it was Wednesday. It was either Wednesday? Yeah, it was Wednesday. Was it Wednesday that I posted? No, it was yesterday that I posted. Because I weighed after I ate breakfast. Alright. So I'm actually, before I do anything else, I'm actually going to type this. And we're going to Control A. Knock this as high as it'll go. Boosh. And then... You know what? Let's go with Comic Sans. I know that is like a sin on many levels, but... Fluff it. Alright, so I'm gonna hit Control S. I'm going to duplicate this. Hide this, and then we are going to deal with the copy. So 3D. Never mind, we are not doing that. Yo! Why can't I have this for normal stuff? Photoshop, fight me! I could use these guidelines on all kinds of other stuff. How dare? Ooh, duplicate layer. Fluff you. How dare? Sheer deal, how dare? Close. I have ice cream. Nice. Nom 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 nom. Alright, let's try this. Let's do inflate, see what that does. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that might work. Hold on. I need to see what animations I have for Vegas Pro, but That might work. It may very well work. So we're gonna leave that there. Leave the ground lines. Q1. I'm actually gonna have to copy that. So we're going to duplicate this. And we're gonna bring it up to the frames we need to bring it to. Oh, whoops. Not great, but not bad. Do B, Alt, click, and then just fill that in. There we go. Hi, Lost Pixie. How are you? Let's see, I'm going to merge. Am I going to merge these two groups together? All right, we need to remove these up top. Aha! There we go. I should have known. We're gonna hide. Actually, no, we need to merge those two layers together. We're going to, yeah, merge those together. And then going to build this layer up here. Okay, let's go in. Bring this. See what we're missing. Okay, looks like that's full. Friday shouldn't be this hard. Just got done with work. How are you? Freaking felt that. All things considered, I'm actually doing pretty good. Working on Elmo the Pig Animation. See, do I still have that one copy? Darn, no I don't. Mentioned earlier that there's the Elmo the Pig. Like if you sign up to the mailing list, you get a Elmo the Pig cartoon delivered to your inbox every Monday through Friday. You know what? I'm gonna post that again. And because I want him to have more people reading his cartoon. Because this week's cartoon was hilarious. I'm actually gonna go and find it again. Hold on. Copy. Because this is the one for today. I think I'll just leave this one here and do cicadas. And if anyone's trying to figure out where I'm getting like the art for this, the person who draws Elmo the Pig sends it directly to me, and I make it look like it's living. I give it a life, which sounds more evil scientist than I thought it would. But hey, here we are. It works. But yeah, he's a good one. And you know what? I'm gonna make a command for this. It's alive! It's alive! Which, if you type, actually, someone who isn't a mod, type in Elmo, E-L-M-O, into chat and send it. I want to see if everyone can do this, like bring up the link, or if it's just me and the mods. While you guys do that, I am going to add a command that is exclamation mark Elmo. So there's Normer. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna add it on to the actual Elmo command. Nah. It needs to be its own thing. So exclamation mark E-L-M-O. No. Leave the exclamation mark out for this one, because there's one that will do just Elmo, E-L-M-O. That one goes to the animation I have drawn. And then the one I'm making now, which is going to be exclamation mark Elmo, is going to go to the mailing list. Let's see if I can get this thing to be where it's supposed to. But yeah, just Lost Pixie, if you could just put Elmo in again, just without the exclamation mark. I want to see if a non-mod can do this. Let's see. Okay, so that means everyone can bring that up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see. Woot! Thank you, Lost Pixie. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the help. But yeah, that links to the playlist of cartoons, because there's currently 2, and there's going to be more. Let me put the link in, damn it. Oh, that's because I recently copied that, didn't I? Okay, hold on. There we go, that fixed it. Alright, that'll be another one I'll set for everyone can do. I need to find a little pig sound. But there we go. Now if someone does exclamation mark Elmo, it'll bring up the mailing list, and then normal Elmo will bring up my cartoon. So, yeah! Let's go! And that could potentially, because here's how this works. If he gets more readers, there's a chance he'll sell more of his books. If he sells more of his books, there's a chance I might get paid to make cartoons. Or to turn his comic strips into cartoons. And the more of his cartoons that I turn, or the more of his comic strips I turn into cartoons, the more likely I'm gonna kick myself in my own ass and start making my own stuff. Because then I will have a whole archive of, hey, I did all this, why can't I do it for myself? And then just, you know, kick my own ass. It's just how that's how it works. The only thing that doesn't work with me on is my books, and that's because I started my books as a kid. I love you. I just got patted. That said, I need to relax my legs. Alrighty. So there we go. But primarily, I recommend it. Some of it is hit and miss. I like most of the comic strips I get. I think they're hilarious. Alright, let's see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide all of this real quick. And I see. We are missing a piece here. Oh no, that's the wrong color! Ah! There we go. Need to clean this up a smidge. Why is my nose so itchy? Ugh. But ultimately, I want more people to check out his stuff. Because it is funny. It genuinely is funny. And I don't know why I didn't think of it until today. To actually be like, yo, check it out, you heifers. Which, by the way, both of those things are now going to work, hopefully. So there'll be exclamation mark Elmo, and then there'll be normal Elmo. Which, you know what? I need to add that to my titles. Someone or title command thing. Someone remind me to do that later. Which I also need to do the cruise control sound bites. Yeah, because I can't do channel points through Streamlabs. I need to find a sound that won't get me smacked in the face by Nintendo. Or Game Freak, for that matter. Ooh, what's this? Okay, sweet, this is on that layer. Alright. So we are going to merge these two together. And this is our background. So, beat 1. That's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a folder. Finished. I'll just say finished with. So, this is beat 1. I'm going to keep that there because... Where are you? This is the running animation. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to essentially redraw these. And I see an error here. Glad I see it now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and we're going to move it over here. And I'm actually not... These are the frames that he drew. Actually, I am not going to go and do that. We are going to do this instead. Because good grief. Need to be able to move stuff around. There we go. Let's do this so that I can actually see. So, this guy is where he's supposed to be. So, these are the angles in which we need to do for Elmo. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you, Greg and I bought. We are 6, I keep wanting to say 4. We are 6 followers away from 500, in which I will do a cooking stream. And that is actually wrong. I need to change that on Grekane. Donations are not going toward equipment and giveaways for the stream. I stopped doing the giveaways. Going toward my book and getting it published. So I need to change that. And I'm going to change it now while I've got it on my mind. Because I will forget. I know me. It's going to be on a timer. Donate. What does it start with? Check out. There you are. Book publication. And the Brecken I Eat Sora animation is... I have taken a long-ass time on that particular animation. Mainly because by working on it, I've realized there's certain things I need to learn that I don't know how to learn until I do other animations for. Like with the snooze meme, I learned how to do a turnaround, which I need to do, or need to know how to do in order to do the Brecken I Eat Sora animation. In addition, I'm figuring out a simpler style. Kind of like how Jim's figured out a simpler style for his foamy stuff. Alright. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to make a copy of this frame. And I am going to work with this first. So what we're gonna do is Control CV. And our hinge point's right about here. I'm actually gonna move it a little bit more here. We got straight up and down. Gonna duplicate that. And think it was right about here, I think I said. What I'm going to do to make sure I've got the right hinge point, which I have just realized is a thing. So these are our 3 run animation frames. I'm not gonna... In the previous animation that I did a bad smear frame. Or pretty much like an after image. I shouldn't have done that. But it's one of those, it's stuck, it's going to remain that way. So I can remind myself, hey, don't do this again. Okay, so there's my hinge point for those. Now, that's our front legs. Our back legs need to go here. Going to get some food? Okie dokie. Thank you for the lurk. So, this whole thing has to move. So we're gonna say right about here. Then there. Oh! Oh. Have you ever sneezed so hard you cracked your back? Okay, I can still feel my toes. We're good. And thank you. Like I've laughed so hard I've cracked my back. That one's not too bad. But sneezing and cracking your back is a different experience. Oh, yeah. No me gusta. Alright, we're gonna layer me a cut. I'm gonna label these front legs. Front legs stand. Then this one, front legs back. Alright, so I'm gonna hit V. Our hinge points I'm going to put as here. Yeah, we're gonna put our hinge point there. And straight up and down. But it's going to change a little bit because I'm going to scoot it up. Basically make it in line with this as best I can. And then copy. Hinge point again is going to be here. Instead of right here, it's going to be there. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of redrawing here, but... So, these are... Essentially, this helps me figure out how the piggy's supposed to walk. I don't think I caught how the other one walked, now that I think about it. So, what we're gonna do is this is gonna be frame 1 key. We're going to do key copy. So, key stand. And we're going to make another copy. This one's going to be back. Okay, so we're going to do that there. That there, and that should line everything up. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. That'll leave these legs. So we're going to do hide that key. Okay. So I'm going to bring this back. And I need to go to beat 2. Oh dear. I see what's about to happen, and I Oh, Patrick doesn't mind. Layer via cut. Oh boy, because this needs to go up some for this to make sense. Now these are even at the very least. I'm gonna go back to key 1. So key 2, or not key 2. So here's key 1, forward, or out. Key 1 stand, key 1 back. Okay. Key 1 back is the one that's gonna have to bump back down. So essentially this is the up and down motion will be him running. Okay. Okay. I can work with this. Right. So we're going to essentially make our own onion skin. Kind of without meaning to do so. Alright, that's that layer. So yeah. What I need to do is come in here and we're gonna erase these lines. What is right here? Layer 9. Oh, right, ball. You know, it makes better sense. Makes better sense for me to do this. That way, I only have to worry about the pig. Okay, let's try that again. So bring back key 1. And so what we're gonna do is we're going to erase these front legs. We're not gonna erase the kind of connection point. So this we're gonna scoot just a little bit forward. Also means I need to bring these up a little. There we go. This one I think I can bring just a smidge backwards. I also think I need to bring the body up a lot more. That's better. That's better. Okay, here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach, so right here is where we attach our sleeves. And bring that there. Oops. Gonna shrink that a lot more. It's key 8. That's where I need. No. That's where I need. I'm gonna bring this. Oh, actually, no. What we're gonna do is we are actually gonna come here, and I'm actually gonna bring that shirt down a little bit. And that should help with that at least a little. Helps a little. Oh gosh. Okay, we need to fix that. Okay. Here we go. And there's our stand. So basically, our Our back haunch just need to kind of connect it. Here. I don't have to do much other than erase stuff here. So we're going to bring the opacity up for this frame. Then make sure that looks good at least. So we are going to merge these together now. And then okay, so what we're gonna do is same as we did earlier. Move that. I'm gonna do essentially bring this and do a little connection mark there. So I'm gonna bring this kind of down a little more this way. Should do it. I'm gonna be very careful as I remove this. Now that that's lined up, clean that up, clean that up, and we're going to, so there's our front legs. I think I might go over them a little bit here. Just kind of bring that up a little. A little weird artifacting. Might as well clean it up here instead of on the full body. So I can, there's less chance to mess things up. Whoops. And then we'll clean that up. There we go, that brings that up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and merge that down. Get that part out of the way, so now we can work on this part. Good boy. So I'm gonna plump this out a little bit. This ham hock, and just kind of do that. Pop up here. Go back down here, and we're gonna thin this out a little. Probably need to do so on this side. There we go. And then... up here. That should do it. We'll go here. Okay, so. And there we go. A little running cycle. So what I'm gonna do is... I need to fill all of these in. So that way it doesn't... peek through. So I'm gonna do 3 layers. Go ahead and get them there. I'm gonna come up to, I think this is a copy? Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm going to grab this 3. Control C, Control C, Control V. And we're gonna yank this over here. Now we're gonna zoom in. So, frame key 1, or frame 1 key. You can, using the wand tool, just click. Right click and do select inverse. Alt S M. Want to contract C. And we're going to do so by, we're going to start 2 pixels. And I'm going to check, make sure. Ooh. Just barely. So we're going to drop it down to what I now have is frame 7. And we're going to do that. Going to do Control D. Going to erase this up here. And then we're going to grab, what layer is this? That's that layer. So we are going to duplicate. You're going to bring this copy down. Going to do create clip and mask. I'm not going to merge anything down yet. So, and this will also help me check to make sure I've done everything properly. So, alright, we got it outside again. Select inverse, Alt S, M, C, do 2 pixels again. There we go. And then Control D, copy R3 up here, and move this down here. On to do create clip and mask. And our last 3 will be up here. And I'm gonna go ahead and move this here. And get that line. Then I'm gonna do create clip and mask again. Now I got that out of the way. So, if I've done this right, select inverse, Alt SMC, 2 pixels. Yakasha. It immediately appears. Control D. And what I need to do... What the... No! Not merge clipping mask. Control D. Thank you. How in the world did it merge the clipping mask? I need to go back into each of these layers and erase the piggy tail thing. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. Click this. Hit X. Alt. Go hit B for brush. And just making sure that's filled in. On all sides. And then merge down. And then... Oh, one moment. Okay, that still has some in it, and then that still has some in it. Here you go. He's taking out the garbage. And now we can merge that down. Then... Oh no. I'm gonna shift and select both of these and then merge layers, so that way key 1 back stays the way it needs to. So I'm gonna hide that. Then we have our next one. Once again, erase the little piggy tail. That one needs some touch-ups, so we're gonna scoot that back. And it looks good now. Merge. Actually, you know what? We're gonna closer look. Okay, yeah. Merge down. Shift. Click on the thing above. Merge layers. That way it keeps the naming and I don't have to rename it. Alright, and then once again. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna hide that real quick because I don't need it. And then, alright. I'm gonna take another close look. Looks good. Merge down. Shift click. Merge layers. So... And I will bring the ball back in a minute. So we are actually now going to make the ball animate. I'm going to give the ball its own animations. We have Elmo's Run now. Thank you for the heads up. I greatly appreciate it. So we're going to make the ball's animation independent of everything else. So it literally is going to have its own stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to circle that. Layer, via cut. I'm just gonna call this ball. And we're gonna hide that. There's the other one. Yep. And then layer, via cut. I'm gonna just label that ball also. So I'm gonna come in here and then we're going to group and I'm gonna say this will be called Elmo Run. I'm going to need to keep those animations. Or those frames, I should say, not animations, because we haven't got to the animating part. I'm gonna do all rotation. And so we are going to throw those in there. That way I just have things organized. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from ball to ball also. And we are just going to rotate this sucker. See, we'll just call them ball 2. Actually no. Ball, roll 1. So that's 1. Hate that it fuzzies like that. It's sad. We do copy. Hit 2. Copy. Well, that one 3. And I'm gonna go over all of these. I have no reason not to. And each one of these is just a quarter turn. And that's when we get back to that. I can tell this is getting worse with each copy. That makes me sad. This might be too many frames. So, we're going to... God, it really does get worse with each one. Alright, so 1. Actually, I don't even have to hide that one. That's 1. Okay, yeah. Think 1 more ought to do it. Gosh, it's so blurry now. Ah. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, so we're where we need to be now. So that is a total $7. I'm gonna leave this one and just keep it as ball also. It's not necessarily going to be I'm gonna use it as kind of pathing, so ads are running, so I will be right back. I'm gonna use this to just stand up and walk around a little bit. Alrighty. Hobbled outside to do some things in the garden. And my purple basil gave up some leaves, but our purple flower actually dropped a flower. So it's such a rich purple. Hold on, I gotta, oh wait, I can't show that off because that's not set up. Oops. Let me hobble over to this. Dadgummit! Reintroduction, but so you guys can see how rich purple that is. That camera does not do this flower justice because it is so velveteen and like super saturated purple. But yeah, this had fallen off one of our potted plants, and it landed like perfectly upside down to make like a little hat. Let's see if I gave my little statue a hat. And then also, for anyone who's curious what purple basil looks like, these leaves fell. I need to wash them off, but they're usually a lot more vibrantly purple. Mine is starting to turn green, but I think that's just because they need more chlorophyll. But yeah. Smells so good. Anyway, back to art. I wanted to just show that off. Because it's so pretty. Alright, I am actually gonna move ahead to Donkey Kong. And then we're going to fix the ball here. I am probably over animated this, so we are going to fix this. Because this needs to be fixed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide all the previous layers just to make sure. Oh, wow. That is... the distortion on that is bad. Jiminy Cricket. Okay, yeah, we need to fix that. You know what? Hold on, before I actually continue doing that and putting in effort that might not actually pan out any. Let's check to see if we even need 8 frames. So... I don't think we need 8 frames. I think we need half that. I think I can get away with not doing this one. All my odds if I delete them. Let's see what that looks like. Ah. That again. I think I can get away with just these frames. Which will also save me on cleanup. Hi, Timmy, and ow! Out of here! By the way, I did inform Ross yesterday because he, my phone decided to do something really weird. And apparently there were some text messages from the morning my phone didn't get until after stream, after I walked back into the bedroom. And those, I think it was like 8 text messages all hit one after another, which woke him up. And then I informed him of what y'all were talking about and therefore posed that philosophical quandary to him. And then I said, oh yeah, by the way, chat also apologizes. Apologize for putting me in said mood. For philosophical quandaries. Definitely gonna have to clean these up. Let's see. Okay. It's a little off. It's a little too thick. Thin these out quite a bit. Oh, hey, DJC, what's up? How you doing? What you up to? You getting ready to stream? Let's see. I need to relax my legs again. I have got to stop doing that. Not tonight, tomorrow? Okay. Hopefully tomorrow then I'll raid you. Depending on how late I go. But looking for tomorrow. Forgot yesterday was Thursday. Yup. Came to watch your animation? Aw, thank you. We just finished up the 3 frames that will make up Elmo the Pig's running cycle. I'm gonna show those off, and we're currently working on the ball. But, yeah. By the way, all of this is in Photoshop, but the timeline thing, doesn't work. Hey! Elmo Run is done, and so we are working on the ball rotation. Essentially, this is going to be independent of Elmo's Run. And each one of these I've got to fix. Because essentially it's taking this original frame, copy, rotate, rotate, copy, rotate, copy, rotate. And it kinda got worse with each copy. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... Actually, no, we're not gonna copy that. We are going to copy the ball also frame. Bring that. And we're gonna move this over here. Actually, instead of touching that up, I can just hit Alt-EAH. It's not quite the same. Hold on. Yeah, not quite the same. Let me see if we can't scooch that up just a smidgen. Nah, it does. It still blurs it though. Might be able to get away with this. And then that is essentially not that. Okay. Roll 4 is this. Roll 6 is that upside down. So you know what? Alt-EAH, we're gonna save me some time. Wait. The small's on the bottom, though. Did I not? just Alt E A H that? Oh, it's H. I'm a dingus. Not supposed to be Alt E A H. It's supposed to be Alt E A V because it's vertical.
He's okay.
Yeah, yesterday I did that 12 hours. I did a 12-hour stream yesterday. Still surprised that I finished Cult of the Lamb. Alright, so these two should now be similar. Alt E A H. Still need to do that to make it. There we go. So we're gonna scoot that this way a little bit. I'm gonna hide these two underneath. Okay, there we go. So we're going to rename this one. Actually, no, can't rename that one yet. That eliminates that one. Or, you know what? Alt E A V. Does that fix it? It does. Okay, it's like almost like a half pixel off. But that's enough. So we've got original 2, 3, 4, back. Okay. And I'm gonna keep ball also, just because I'm gonna need it. Extra crispy. Ah, Grievous. Nah, just keeping my layers correct, or at least trying to keep them correctly labeled so I can keep them organized. So we got our ball rotation now. All right, so what is our beat 2? Oh, we gotta lead up to that. Great. Okay, great googly moogly. I gotta keep these two in the same spacing. Keeping in mind, this is the original artwork from the person that I am animating for. This is their artwork. I am pretty much just making the lines and making or giving it life. You know what? We're not dealing with beat 2 right now. We're not gonna deal with that. We're gonna worry about this. Okay. That is what we are going to worry about. We're going to worry about the effects. So I'm going to make 2 folders. First one I'm going to call Sweat Beads. And the next one I'm going to call Dust. I see this, the person who made this particular cartoon is going to be, or should be, at my writers group tomorrow. So I should be able to deal, or get my answers then. Oh, thank you, Goldie, for doing the shout out for DJC. I greatly appreciate that. So, we're gonna call that Sweat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just gonna go over each one. Oh! What the? Don't want to do that again. And essentially just gonna go this way with it. So, you know what? As I get each one of these done, I'll move it into the folder. That just makes the most sense to me. So we'll go left or right. And essentially just going over the line art. It's a lot easier than just trying to clean up the frames. To be entirely honest. And need to fill that in. And shave the outsides a little bit. We can get 5 people to toss DJC a follow and get his goal to 125 followers, please and thank you. Woo! 5 people to DJC and 6 people to me. But cool, cool. I hope you're able to get those last 5. Alright, that is our first one. Gonna hide them as I finish them. Oh, what is this wackiness here? Moving up. Hey! There you go. Wait, did I just put this on the wrong layer? Oh no. Okay, I need to clean that up already. That too. Yeah, you do it all the time, drawing on the wrong layer. I do it a lot as well. Alright, next sweat bead. Three. Nope, that one was wrong. Add that layer so I can actually see. Actually coloring within the line for this one. And then done this again. And coloring it again. 3 down. These are going relatively quickly at least. Ugh, my jaw feels weird. Not a good weird. Drumming on the cat there, dear? goodness. Alright, switch colors. Dadgummit. Yeah, I think doing that in the layer version probably be my best bet. There's layers. Yeet. On to the next one. Okay, we only got 2 left. Might be able to do this one fairly smoothly. See if we can get this one. Like gas? Did I get both? Maybe. So we're gonna hide that. Change colors. And I'm gonna go over that again. Sure, I get that white down. There we go. Okay, just double checking something. Alright, and we'll go over this. Merge layers. Man, my jaw is really getting tired. This feels weird. Alright. And those are all the sweat beads. Alright, not bad, not bad.
Unoraptormon!
What is it, Grekene?
You need to drink some water!
Yes, I do. What do you mean, phrasing? My jaw's getting tired. Been painful all day. Keeping in mind it's only when I talk, but... Actually, no. My jaw didn't start hurting until I started talking a whole bunch. Growth should be seen, not heard. Well, I'm about to hurt my jaw even more then, because I'm going to be loud and proud about it. Have to head out, but be careful. Have a good night. Alright, be safe and be careful, though, Groldy. May your food be filling and your sleep be restful. Let's see, how many things of dust? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so my even layers are going to be our various motes of dust, and we'll go from right to left this time. Ooh. I may have to go to a single pixel brush. I don't like that. And then we can move along like I know you would. Go down here. And just color that in. Moving right along. What's funny, I actually watched the movie where that song is actually sung, the original Muppets movie. And despite the fact that I finally watched the darn thing, for the life of me, cannot remember the words. Crunch down. See, gonna call that Dust 1. Let's do that. There we go. Bring that back. I really do like this song. It is very nice. Dismiss that. I'm actually gonna go over this one more time. Usually I'll fill it in, but this needs a little help. Dust in the wind. Yeah, for the running. All right, then we'll switch over to this. Actually, let's. There we go. Need to bring that down a few pixels. This will help fill things in a little easier. Oosh. Not bad. Call this Dust 2. Merge that down. That's 2 out of 4. Here's our next one. Shift that. Do this. Double checking, make sure I'm on the correct layer. There we go. Hide that. Ooh. Good thing I checked that. And then shift to pencil brush, which our pencil brush is essentially a pixel brush. Which is something I need to remember when I start making emotes again. Which, by the way, it is official. Dumpy emotes are now safe again. For anyone who's wondering what a dumpy emote is, I've got a Prime sub. I used the Prime sub that I had and sub to Pirate Software. So allow me to show you what the dumpy emote looks like, if it will load. Here's 3. Yeah, that's the dumpy emote. Adorable little ferret swinging his butt around. For a while, that got banned from Twitch for sexual content. And Pirate Software made, I think it's over on User's Voice, he made a thread and brought attention to it. It's like, it reflects more heavily on the moderators for Twitch than it does for the community. If Twitch thinks a ferret swinging its butt around like that is sexual. He's like, maybe you should check your staff there, Twitch. I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, I will eventually make one of those, but for Ripley. Kiddo tried to make one for the AV and Twitch said it was sexual. Like, really? Yeah. But they finally announced that they are now, you can now have them. Because they have now been deemed non-sexual. And I'm like, and here's the funny thing, that got dinged for being sexualized, yet we still have the orgasm emotes. Those are allowed. But a ferret swinging its butt. Or any character, like the Among Us butt twerk thing. Like that got banned. Right, in the boobs. Yeah. Like those are still around. So to quote Thor, make it make sense, Twitch. But like I said, they've officially announced that you can have them again, so I will make a Ripley version. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me, speaking of emotes, do y'all want me to, like, for the rest of the emotes that I make, do you want me to do just, like, Ripley emotes, or do you want me to continue to do, like, do you want me to continue doing, like, the Hydra heads for sub emotes, and then Ripley for follower stuff? See, I'm sorry, if you see a dog wagging its tail is sexual, yeah, something's wrong with you. Those two, no, that should not be together. Alright, so that is now done. Oh no, that is now done. Oh boy. Let's see. Alright, Nick. I can't afford to have a migraine. Please don't do this to me. Alrighty, so sweat beads are done, dust is done. Dust needs to be done in a better... Well, no, that's in its individual frames. I need to figure out the frames for the sweat beads. So... Layer 2 here is done. We're finished with that. And then his legs for the run is also done. Oh, I'm almost at 3 hours. Not bad. Alright, so the second beat is this. And yes, there is a difference. I gave Elmo the collar to his shirt. Yeah, you originally didn't have a collar, and I'm like, oh, pretty sure that's a drawing error, so I'm gonna fix that, but I need to double check it with him. But there's keyframe 2, keyframe 3. Again, I'm just using the original art to figure these out. And then keyframe 4 is not gonna have this, so it's essentially... These are missing. And someone yells, surf! I'm gonna have to animate. I'm either gonna have to animate the word safe, or I'm gonna have to do it in Vegas Pro. Yeah, Vegas Pro. And I'm not sure if I have an animation for it. That wasn't a tattoo or stamp of who owns the pig. No, it wasn't. No, because this one has a shirt too. In addition, he's also got, where's the original piece? It's right there. No, that's beat 3, beat 2. Beat 2 is the original artwork that I have to build this animation from. So yeah, like he's got a shirt, so Elmo should also have a shirt. Excuse me. I am a tired raptor. I'm a tired mama goose. Am I done with my... Oh my gosh, I am not done with that yet. Alright, I'm gonna take some swigs. Alrighty, it is nearing the 3-hour mark. While I definitely, it's one of those, I definitely got more steam in me, but I need to prepare for tomorrow, because I'm leading writers group tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go through. All right, we're gonna hide all the stuff I don't need right now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save each of these into the folder it needs to be in. So save as, PNG, Elmo at first base. Let's see, these files don't need to be named Elmo the Pig, thankfully. So this is going to be ground lines, save. And then essentially the rest of this can be hidden. This keyframe will actually need to be hidden. I need to hide the ball. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna put a mask layer on this. And then essentially that way I can just do file, save as, PNG, Elmo, run, 1-out. And the reason I'm going to name it 1-out is so I can remember what position it's in. So that's 1-out. I can remove the layer mask. And then we've got this one. File, save as, PNG. And this one we named 2-stand. Again, just labeling what the position is. And we got this one, which is 3. File, save as. And that will be labeled 3- in. There's Elmo's run. And orientation there is the ball turn. So each of these is just going to be ball 1, 2, and so on. That did not go the way I wanted it to. And 3. I'll save as. Yeah, I know this is long and drawn out, but it's the method that unfortunately works at this time. Because while I do have access to timeline, let me show you guys real quick. While I do have access to this at this current point in time, it doesn't work. Even if I make the timeline, it won't save properly. And just the adjustments for everything is a real big pain in the butt, so I just generally don't bother with it. Alright, then we're gonna do File, Save As. There we go. So those are all saved. The dust, I need to figure out how to do that one. Actually, wait, no, hold on. Let's do this. We can kind of position it, because it's going to have to be positioned in 2 different places. No. Click V. Perfect, Nugan. There we go. There. So let's do Elmo run. We need that first frame. Because that gives us the ball. There we go. And we can't have Elmo there. So I need to... That's right, I saved it like that. Alright, so... Wait, how? I know we just hit 50% for that, so you guys have... tomorrow... and the 31st. So between those 2 days, y'all have to hit 70,000 gems. 70,000 channel points to get streams in June. I'll give you guys 2 more options in that case. Because it is 2 days and you guys are at 50%. My normal 12-hour stream thing, with the subs, if we hit 25, I will stream in June, and I will do a 12-hour. With Ko-fi, same thing. Since those are paid options, I will do a little more with those. But the free way to get me to stream next month is... I don't think I own a sundress. Or at least I don't think I own what qualifies as a sundress. Do I? I do need to do a week of dresses. So, but I don't think I have a sundress. I'm generally not the dress type. But the free way to get me to stream next month is hitting that 70,000. Because I dropped it by 5,000. But is getting the channel point thing there. No. No. This is not Pornhub, though there are some Twitch streamers that try and make it so. Looking at you, bikini buggers. What's the difference between a bikini and a bra? The bikini covers less. No one can convince me otherwise on that. Alright, we're gonna do this all over again. This one. Alt. 2. Shift Control S. Yeah, no, I don't do dresses. Not gonna happen. I mean, you got a VTuber though. Your VTuber could do dresses. Hmm? Oh. Alright, so there's the dust. Those are saved. I've got to figure out... Gotta figure out how to have, like, a scrolling effect on Vegas Pro. I don't know if they have a scrolling effect in Vegas Pro. And make this shit work. I will say, if GIMP's animation software still worked, I'd probably be using it. Unfortunately, GIMP's animation software is absolutely screwy. It hasn't worked since they updated it to GIMP 2.0. For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, GIMP is an animation, a free animation software that is Photoshop-like. And it has a little doggy with a brush in its mouth. I'm gonna bring that one back, and then... yeah. Bring that back. Need to position these around his head. I need to figure out how to position these in his head. Oh, you guys are at 46K, not bad. You got 24K to go. And each one of you can donate 2,000 each time. So between 2 days, you have to... 6 people have to donate between the 2 days. Because I don't control the max amount of channel points that can be donated. That is Twitch's thing. They limit it at 2,000. That means six different people on those 2 days would have to donate the max amount of points. Okay, y'all could probably do that. I believe in you. I know y'all. Y'all make it happen somehow. Let's see. I genuinely don't know how he wants these positioned. Let me look back at the original art. No! Oh no! No. Put Spit Pad on! I'd say I think you get like 300 channel points for just following. But obviously it's only the first time you follow. I don't know how he wants those sweat beads done. It's one of those, I know how I would do it, but... Let me think about other animations. Obviously not ones I've done, but other, like, animated, like, cartoons and such. Which, by the way, if you watch the Thanksgiving animation over on YouTube, the little munching things I have for the little pigs, I got that idea from Dragon Ball. I watched Goku eating because I'm like, wait a minute, oh, look at this. Surely there's going to be some kind of notation, and there was. And woo-woo, it worked. Hmm. Okay. Bring these back. I think I'm gonna pair these. No, I'm not gonna pair these. Tempted to move his ears a little bit, but that's just more work. Oh no, I've given myself an idea. Actually, wait, hold on. These two can alternate. Start with that one, and then... that. These two can alternate as well. And these two maybe there. I'm actually gonna save this as it is and then show this to Patrick. I'm actually gonna bring this. Do file, save as, and essentially save it as the same thing. Yes, replace it. That way I can get a more affirmative on what I'm looking at. Alrighty. I think I've come to the end of my stream. Like I said, I need to set up for stuff tomorrow because tomorrow's Raiders group. But we got quite a bit done. I probably could have kept bowling through if I knew how to get from key 1 to key, or how he wanted me to get from key 1 to key 2. So, from key 2 to key 3, that's easy. Key 3 to key 4, that's easy. It's key 1 to key 2. You know what? I could have been working on 2 to 3 to 4. I'm a dumbass. You know what? That's what I'll work on tomorrow. Is 2 to 3 to 4. Just in case Patrick doesn't show up tomorrow. Because if he doesn't, that's what I'll work on. I'm gonna go ahead and snooze ads real quick. With that said, any suggestions on who we should raid? If not, I will pick someone at random from my list. Who is on? Yesterday was slim pickings. We got one for Marshmara. Let's see. Ooh, Ferret Software's on. Oh my good golly gumdrops. I am spoiled for choice today. Oh yeah, Elizabeth and Jonathan are playing Halo. I said I'd play. What time are they playing till? Ten to 11 their time. Okay, I said I was gonna come play. They're gonna play multiplayer, so I'll raid Elizabeth. Lol oops, what is lol oops?
I think on you forgetting that you're gonna play with them.
Yeah, I did. Because I'm like, oh man, I wonder who's on. And then looking through everyone, it's like, wait a minute. Elizabeth and Jonathan are on. Let me check to see how far they're in. They're in about 3 hours in. Felt that. Okay, I don't think they're... I don't think those two are ending. Let's listen in real quick.
We couldn't.
Ooh, they're playing Firefight. Okay. So I guess technically I do need to finish things and get things packed, but I'll go raid them, get things packed, and then I'll boot up Halo Infinite. I haven't booted up Halo Infinite in months, and so I am going to be rusty as hell. So yeah, so we'll go raid Elizabeth. With all that said, y'all, there we go. Y'all, please be safe, be careful, make good decisions, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some more animation. Good night, everybody. And thank you all for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I'm not playing so I won't get lead in your head. Hey! There's no friendly fire in the mode they're playing. Not there. But yeah, good night, everybody.